A fantastic day 2 has just wrapped up the Sun Belt Beach Volleyball Championships here in Huntsville, Alabama, and what a day it was here at the John Hunt Beach Volleyball Complex. Let's take a look at the schedule and how the day went. Stephen F. Austin, first match of the day against UNC Wilmington. They pulled off the upset. That set up a snowball effect. Southern Miss got past Mercer. Then Charleston took down that Stephen F. Austin team in one of the true thrillers of the tournament. Southern Miss would then beat ULM to set up the final match of the day. Georgia State, though, looking dominant in match 11. Southern Miss then knocking off Charleston to set up a bid into tomorrow's semifinal. We welcome you now courtside here in Huntsville. She's Shelby Coppage, and I'm Noah Frary. Shelby, what an atmosphere today. What were some of your highlights for today?
The hitting. There was really great offense, a lot of players that were going all out, but also the defense. There was really no standout dominant plays other than Georgia State. All the teams taking each other to 5 games each flight. Really good matches up on each point, and I love seeing the Ferrari sisters go at it for Georgia State. A lot of great players, and the coaches were so excited to be here as well.
Yeah, Stephen F. Austin and UNC Wilmington, we mentioned pulling off the upset early on in the day, and that set up a snowball effect. A big win there from Alex Luna's squad. Then we transitioned over to this Mercer Southern Miss. This one went the distance, Shelby, and a lot of excitement here.
Absolutely, and Mercer and Southern Miss were such a great matchup. I really didn't know who was going to take it, and most of those sets were pretty even. Southern Miss's last match wasn't like that, but this one was.
The story of the day, each match very tight. So then Stephen F. Austin, after winning earlier in the day, they took on College of Charleston, and Shelby, this was the thriller of the tournament. It went down to the final match at the ones, College of Charleston pulling through.
Charleston did such a good job in SFA. I really thought that could have been theirs as well. Most of these duels have been like that, coming down to the last 15, everything on the line.
And then we moved on to ULM versus Southern Miss. ULM came in as the higher seed. Southern Miss pulling off the upset. They would play later on in the day. This was the match I want to talk about, Shelby. Domination from Georgia State, the word on my mind.
Georgia State just put it down on Coastal Carolina. Just so dominant from the defense, the offense, and the serving. Not many errors seen by Georgia State. That's something that Beth Van Fleet really prides herself and her team on.
Clearly, Georgia State on a mission here in Huntsville. They've let to lose a flight so far, a perfect 8-0. And then the final match of the day between College of Charleston and Southern Miss. Shelby, this was a back-and-forth battle.
Absolutely, and what stood out the most to me for Southern Miss was absolutely Taylor Pierce. We saw her go down that first set. You see her right here. Very, very emotional win. She got the match, the dual point for her entire team. Head coach Sean Taylor after the match said she is a fighter. That's what she does.
A quick look there at the bracket. As we mentioned, Southern Miss, they're going to face Coastal Carolina at 10 a.m. Central. Quasi-semifinal right there as they try to advance to face Georgia State in the final. That will be at 1 p.m. Central tomorrow afternoon. What a day here. A fantastic second day of the inaugural Sun Belt Beach Volleyball Championships here in Huntsville, Alabama.